Ever wonder why Santa Claus wears red? Well, it's because Coca-Cola made him do it. But this isn't just a story about Santa's wardrobe choices. Today, we're diving deep into the fizz-filled history of Coca-Cola, a beverage that quenched thirst, made fortunes, and even shaped our cultural icon. So grab a cold Coke, because you're about to take a sip of history as chilling as a soda, straight from the fridge. The early days. Our story begins in the late 19th century when a pharmacist named John S. Pemberton was on a quest to create a new tonic. Little did he know that his concoction of coca leaves and cola nuts would lay the foundation for Coca-Cola. In 1886, the first glass of Coca-Cola was poured, and it was marketed as a medicinal beverage, claiming to cure everything from headaches to impotence. Disturbing fact number 1: cocaine content. One of the most shocking revelations about the early Coca-Cola is its cocaine content. Yes, you heard it right. The original formula included cocaine, and it wasn't until 1929 that the company removed it due to growing concerns about its addictive nature. The rise and marketing. As Coca-Cola's popularity grew exponentially, so too did its marketing prowess. The company's iconic Santa Claus campaigns, featuring a plump, jolly older man in a bright red suit, played an extraordinary role in shaping the modern image of Santa Claus. This marketing strategy was nothing short of revolutionary, captivating the hearts and minds of people worldwide. The warm, inviting picture of Santa Claus enjoying a Coke by the fireplace became a memorable part of the holiday season, ingrained in our cultural fabric. Even decades after its inception, this Coca-Cola-inspired Santa Claus remains a cherished symbol of Christmas, a testament to the enduring impact of effective branding and advertising. Disturbing fact number 2: racial discrimination. Coca-Cola's history is not without its dark chapters, and one of the most troubling is its involvement in racial discrimination. The company's past is marred by a deeply disturbing history of racial segregation and mistreatment of African-American employees. These discriminatory practices were deeply ingrained in the company's culture and operations for too long. It wasn't until the civil rights movement in the 1960s, a time of profound social change and activism, that Coca-Cola addressed these deeply rooted issues. As the civil rights movement gained momentum and called for an end to racial injustice, Coca-Cola, like many other institutions of the era, faced increasing pressure to confront its discriminatory practices. During this transformative period in American history, Coca-Cola started to take steps toward rectifying its past actions. The company began working towards greater inclusivity and equality within its workforce and operation. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of a long and ongoing journey toward eradicating racial discrimination and fostering a more diverse and equitable environment within Coca-Cola. These efforts eventually led to significant changes within the company's leadership and hiring practices. In 1963, under increasing pressure from the civil rights movement and boycotts, Coca-Cola appointed its first African-American vice president, Carl Ware, marking a historic step towards addressing racial inequality within the company. This move signaled a commitment to a more inclusive future, though challenges and hurdles persisted. Coca-Cola's journey from a company marred by racial discrimination to one that actively addresses these issues is a testament to the power of social movements in effecting change. It serves as a reminder that even the largest and most influential corporations can be influenced by the call for justice and equality, and that meaningful change is possible when individuals and communities come together to demand it. The global expansion. Coca-Cola's expansion went far beyond conquering the United States. It evolved into a global sensation that left an indelible mark on the world stage. By the year 1929, Coca-Cola had established bottling plants in an astonishing number of over 30 countries, a testament to its rapid and unparalleled global reach. A pivotal moment in Coca-Cola's worldwide dominance came in 1915 with the introduction of the iconic contour bottle. This distinctive bottle design wasn't just about aesthetics. It played a pivotal role in standardizing the brand's image on a global scale. The contour bottle's unique, curvaceous shape was visually appealing and practical. Its design made it instantly recognizable, even in places where language and script presented barriers to communication. This innovation wasn't limited to the United States. It was adopted internationally. The contour bottle became a universal symbol of refreshment and quality, transcending borders and languages. It represented the idea that no matter where you were when you enjoyed Coca-Cola, you were partaking in a shared experience connecting people across cultures and continents. The widespread adoption of the contour bottle solidified Coca-Cola's status as a global brand. It demonstrated the company's commitment to consistency and quality, ensuring that the taste and experience of enjoying a Coke remained the same whether you were in Atlanta, Paris, Tokyo, or Buenos Aires. This standardization was pivotal in Coca-Cola's journey to becoming a universally recognized and beloved beverage. Disturbing fact number 3: environmental impact. With global expansion came another deeply troubling aspect of Coca-Cola's history, its profound environmental impact. The exponential growth of Coca-Cola's production and distribution, while undoubtedly a testament to its popularity, has exacted a substantial toll on the environment. This stark reality has made the brand a target of criticism from environmental activists and concerned citizens worldwide. One of the most significant concerns centers around the production and disposal of plastic bottles. As Coca-Cola expanded its global reach, the use of plastic bottles became increasingly prevalent. Although convenient for consumers, these bottles pose a serious threat to the environment. Coca-Cola's plastic bottles contribute to the vast problem of plastic pollution, which includes littering our streets, clogging our waterways, and accumulating in our ocean. The scale of this issue is staggering. Coca-Cola alone produces billions of plastic bottles annually, many of which end up as non-biodegradable waste, taking hundreds of years to decompose. This environmental burden has prompted calls for the reduction of single-use plastics and a shift towards more sustainable packaging alternatives. The New Coke fiasco. In 1985, Coca-Cola confronted one of the most significant challenges in its history with the unfortunate introduction of New Coke. This pivotal moment in the company's timeline marked a turning point that would resonate throughout the annals of American culture. The decision to reformulate its classic drink was not taken lightly. Coca-Cola conducted extensive market research, taste tests, and surveys to gauge consumer preferences. They aimed to create a product that would better compete with the rising popularity of rival Pepsi. This research led to a sweeter, smoother formula called New Coke. However, what Coca-Cola couldn't have anticipated was Americans' passionate and deeply emotional connection with the original Coca-Cola formula. For generations, it had been more than just a beverage. It was a cultural icon, a symbol of shared experiences, and a taste of nostalgia. The public outcry that ensued was nothing short of extraordinary. Thousands of angry consumers expressed dissatisfaction, and some even hoarded supplies of the original Coca-Cola, fearing it would disappear forever. The backlash was swift and resounding, revealing the profound impact that Coca-Cola had on American culture. In the face of this vehement rejection of New Coke, Coca-Cola made a hasty U-turn. They returned the original formula, rebranded as Coca-Cola Classic, alongside New Coke. The result? Coca-Cola Classic outsold New Coke and Pepsi, demonstrating the depth of consumer loyalty and the indelible mark that Coca-Cola left on the American psyche. The New Coke fiasco was a stark reminder of the power of branding, nostalgia, and consumer sentiment. It highlighted how deeply ingrained Coca-Cola had become in American culture, transcending its status as a mere beverage to become a symbol of shared memories and tradition. This episode also reinforced the idea that iconic brands are not just products, but living cultural artifacts that can evoke powerful emotions and loyalty. Disturbing fact number 4, water usage. Coca-Cola's manufacturing process requires vast amounts of water, often in regions facing water scarcity. This has led to allegations of water depletion in some communities, sparking protests and lawsuits. The positive side. While we've delved into some of the darker chapters of Coca-Cola's history, it's important to recognize that there are rays of light in this story as well. The company has actively engaged in numerous philanthropic efforts that have positively impacted communities worldwide. As one of the world's most recognizable brands, Coca-Cola has recognized its social responsibility and contributed substantially to various causes. One of its notable philanthropic endeavors is its support for education. The company has initiated initiatives to improve educational opportunities for underprivileged children. These efforts have included scholarships, grants to educational institutions, and programs designed to enhance access to quality education in various parts of the globe. Another significant area of philanthropic focus for Coca-Cola is clean water. Access to clean and safe drinking water is a fundamental human right, and Coca-Cola has undertaken initiatives to address water-related challenges. The company has invested in water stewardship programs and projects to conserve water resources and improve access to clean water in communities facing water scarcity. Coca-Cola has also stepped up as a corporate donor in times of disaster. The company has provided humanitarian aid and disaster relief to communities affected by natural disasters and emergencies. This rapid response in times of crisis has made a meaningful difference in the lives of those who needed it most. Coca-Cola's commitment to philanthropy extends beyond individual efforts. The company is renowned as one of the world's leading corporate donors, consistently contributing to various causes and initiatives to improve the world. Its dedication to giving back to society has positively impacted countless lives and communities. It's important to acknowledge that Coca-Cola's philanthropic efforts have made a tangible difference despite the challenges and controversies. These actions underscore the potential for corporations to be forced for good, using their resources and influence to address pressing global issues and positively impact the communities they serve. While there may be areas where improvement is needed, these philanthropic endeavors highlight the brighter side of Coca-Cola's story. Conclusion. So, as we wrap up our journey through the disturbing history of Coca-Cola, we're left with a complex picture. It's a story of innovation, marketing brilliance, and cultural influence, but also a history fraught with controversies and environmental concern. Despite its troubling past, Coca-Cola remains a symbol of refreshment and enjoyment for millions worldwide. End on a positive note. And that, my friends, is the intriguing, exciting, and sometimes disturbing history of Coca-Cola. Remember to be mindful of the environmental challenges ahead as we sip our cold cans and reminisce about the good times. After all, our world deserves a refreshing future too. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the past. Thanks for joining us here at Wall Street Insider. Until next time, stay curious and keep sipping on the sweet elixir of knowledge.